How's it going, guys? Excellent BKBX here. I recently released a video with a guy named Hunted, which his real name is Zach. Now, I did explain in that video that I will be doing my own series, which is this video called Road to Range to G Maul Pier. Well, dash. You know what I mean. Anyways, the goal for that video was to show you that I will be doing a bunch of series and some other things later down the road. But right now I'm juggling two and some daily videos, hopefully sooner or later. So let's get to the point. Yeah, my goals are to become a range to Gmaul peer. Right now I have the attack. I'm currently working on range. I have been working on range for quite a while right now. Originally I was 43 this morning, but I know lifed at rock crabs, and when I made that video I got a couple levels killing Tezahars, which I'm still here. I'm not using the bolts at all. I'm using my own arrows. Those bolts are meant for our series together, so I'm just killing these for XP, not for loot or anything. I know these aren't the best to kill for XP, but it's more of an AFK because it has longer HP that I can just sit and relax. Hopefully by the end of the week I will be roughly 70-75 range, and then I can start cracking down on some melee skills. Hopefully to get strength up. That is my biggest thing right now, is strength. The troll trying to drag me over there. You little punk. Come on. I don't think he'll get trapped. Oh well, anyways. So yeah, this is the first episode to this series. Me and Hunted were talking about God Wars and such earlier in our last video, earlier this morning. I just want to touch up on God Wars, which is being released tomorrow. And look at that, 56 range, right on video. That is pretty amazing. That's a lot of XP to get to my next level. Oh well. So God Wars is being released tomorrow, more than likely in the early hours to noon hours for my time, which is Eastern. Should be there when I get up, or should be there when I'm pretty much just going to bed, whatever. Doesn't really matter, as I won't be using God Wars to my advantage yet. To those people who will be going there to get some epic loots, I want to congratulate you guys in advance. That way you guys can start making bank, because I'm pretty sure an AGS right now would go for fucking mils, 100 mils to build. I don't know. It's going to be expensive for the first couple AGSs in game. Even God armor like Bandos and Armadil, those pieces of armor will go expensive as shit right now, because it will be new pieces of armor in the game. It's not really new, but you know what I mean, right? And another topic I wanted to talk about was PvP Worlds, which I did briefly bring up in the last video. And yeah, just in general, I'm looking forward to that update most of all throughout the updates that are coming to 07. Reason being is because I was a huge 07 fan, and you know, I wanted to start a poll or a suggestion thread on the actual Runescape Forums about bringing Bounty Hunter 2008-2009 back. Now, what Bounty Hunter is the cratered version of Bounty Hunter, where the Wilderness Volcano in the past was actually a minigame where players would enter 3 level craters. One would be low levels, one to I think 55 or something, level 3 to 55 or something. Next would be mid-level players, and then of course the mains. Now with those craters, you'd go in there, you'd get a target, or you could choose to just go rogue and kill basically any other player that's in there. But there's a catch to it. If you kill a player that's not your target, you would originally get a penalty, a pickup penalty, meaning you could still leave the crater, but as soon as you pick up an item from that player you've killed, you get automatically a time to not leave the crater until that time's up. And when the time's up, you can leave, but for that time you're stuck in there and you're basically fending for your life. Now, me personally, I was a huge fan. This was before, I believe, claws were released, Dragon Claws. So AGSs were in play there, I believe so. I personally had a team there. I used to always team up with a group of people. We'd pretty much bring max gear like RMs, Toregs, Daroks, all kinds of stuff to just, wreck anybody who teleported to try to fight their target. Now, I made out with a couple whips, drops from killing with the team I had, and we did splits for people who helped, because I think you could only have maximum another person helping you on your target, depending if they attack them first. So I wanted to start a poll or a suggestion feed or poll, whatever, on the forums with pictures and everything. I'll make a fully length, very detailed suggestion thread, and I was just wondering if you guys, maybe show some support, leave a support comment, and hopefully Jagex will take that in consideration, and maybe one day, you never know, that suggestion can move into an actual in-game content release. There's so many things they could do with the Bounty Hunter volcano or crater minigame, whatever. They can just make it into a giant arena. They can disable teaming factions. They can just, all in all, make it interesting. The biggest thing I liked was seeing who's well-faring and who's pretty much the high-risker. Now, I know that got annoying to some people who actually high-risked and had the green to red to blue skulls, because all the bronze to silver skulls would always come after you because you are risking. But in the end, they were easy kills, not gonna lie. But it was just annoying because you'd get the penalty for killing them. Now I'm sort of, moving off topic here. To get back on topic, what I'm going to be doing today is roughly just training range. I just want to, get range to as high as possible before I start chinning. I have 3k chins in my bank to get to basic levels. Once I hit 75 range, to chin it up and see if I can hit 80 to 85 range. Won't be 85, I know that. I believe it's 200k XP per 1k chins. I don't know, I'm not really an XP calculator. I just basically go and see what I get. I'm using, as you can tell by the overlays, I'm using the Orion client. It is free. I don't know if Jagex is allowing it, but everybody I've seen uses it, so I don't think it's against the rules. And if it's against the rules, I'm probably gonna uninstall it ASAP, so I don't get any in trouble for it. But I just want to know your suggestions, or your basically what you think about my suggestion for bringing back Bounty Hunter, because I'm a big fan of Bounty Hunter. I've always been. That was my favorite time in RuneScape, was when the craters were out. I just thought it was interesting because, the trade limit being there, and, Jagex really cracking down on real-world trading, scamming, just in general bullcrap that shouldn't have been there. But it made it interesting, honestly. The sharing, it was a little bit hard because you had to, give them the trade limit every so often so that they get at least some split from it. Like a whip back then, I don't even remember how much a whip was back then, because this was back in 08, 09, but I'm pretty sure whips were still over a mil, 2 mils, so it was worth it. I had a big bank back then until later down in the road around 2010. I got hacked for majority of my bank. The guy left some miscellaneous items, which I was lucky, and I was able to sell them and continue my main to pre-EOC, and then I quit that main because EOC just completely ruined RuneScape for me. But now that 07's here, I've been playing non-stop, full-time. Looking forward to making videos. I have been streaming. The last 3 nights I've been streaming during the night because it is pretty noisy in my house during the day, so I have to wait while it's quiet, and then I can just stream away the night. And then, yeah. I haven't been to bed yet. It is currently going on 5 o'clock at night, so pretty looped right now. This series right here is roughly going to go for maybe about 10 to 15 episodes, depending on Progress Weekly. Progress Weekly should be pretty high, as I've been doing pretty good for the last couple days. Like, just in the last 2 days, I've no-lifed questing with Zach. have no life skilling because of Zach. Because knowing my progress, I'd only probably be hitting about, maybe tomorrow, roughly 50 range, and I was 43 today, so I've gained over 13 levels today, which is pretty freaking amazing, not gonna lie. I'm hoping to hit 60 before I go to bed, which is still a couple hours of grinding, which isn't bad. If I hit 60 today, I'm hoping to hit 65 tomorrow, and so on until I have stats to PK, and then when I have stats to PK, then that's when the videos will start rolling out. As of right now, I don't have channel art or a logo. I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to Photoshop and make my own. I'm not one to ask for help when it comes to that type of thing, so same with thumbnails. I'm going to start making thumbnails by myself. It's better to start now than getting somebody to do it, and that way you're not learning. So I'm sorry if stuff doesn't look like professional, as I'm not professional. I'm surprised I'm even talking this much without screwing it up, because I am honestly not a great commentator whatsoever. But yeah, I will be keeping an eye out on the RuneScape 2007 homepage for different posts from Jagex, and hopefully see if they're going to release anything new in the future, and if so, I'll cover it, record it, and talk it over with you guys and see your opinions on it. So yeah, this is episode 1 of my progress video. As I said, this is my stats of right now. Remember them. Maybe check back next week. Check back on this video next week when I release episode 2, and sort of compare of how much I've done. As of now, me and Zach are talking about making episode 2. Well, we're not talking right now, he's at school. But me and him will be talking about making episode 2 in advance. That way we don't have to really worry about it next week. But if anything, that video will be out either next week or anytime soon, whatever Zach's up for. It's basically on his call, as I'm free for whenever he wants to do it. So yeah. Just one more thing before I go. I'm thinking about getting Dwarf Cannon done, Druidic Ritual, as I can do Herbalore, which would be a big help for prayer pots for when I go chinning. Thinking about finishing Monkey Madness, but I don't know. I need a little bit of help on deciding something for Monkey Madness, if you guys don't mind. I'm not sure, because in New School they said that something about you get the choice of picking the defense XP from Dango, whatever his name is. I don't know in 07 if you complete the quest and to be able to go back to Apatol, do you need to take the XP, or can you just sort of skip it like New School days? I don't remember doing Monkey Madness in the past, so that's why I'm sort of asking, because I forgot. And I don't want to finish the quest and, ruin my peer, and then, be fucking bummed because I can't make any videos on PKing because now I have to turn into a Zerker or some shit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Road to Range / G-Maul Peer. There will be more in the future, obviously, as I keep saying. If you want, I can give you guys the link to getting this overlay. I know some people are a bit sketchy on links. I was when I got this, to be honest. But really, it has everything you would ever want. It has the tracking. You can see your XP drops. You can track your XP. You have your built-in price checker like from Zybez. You can look up high scores, and you got a calculator, and it shows you how long you've been playing. And yeah. So I just want to thank you all for watching. I want to give a big thank you to Zach, which is Hunted. I'll leave his channel every video in the description, because he is the one who inspired me to come back to YouTube, which I quit a year ago. My old channel, I still have it. I don't think I should return to that channel, as a fresh start is always a better thing anyways, because it gives you a new perspective on different videos, different subscribers. Yeah, I'm happy I had a fan base back then, but maybe the fan base will start noticing that I'm making videos again on a different channel, and they'll come back to me. You never know. So just leave me some suggestions, or leave me some tips on how I'm doing for first time video making in a year. I will be improving here and there, obviously, as most people do when they start doing new things. Like Zach said, practice makes perfect, so thank you again, Zach. But yeah, just I hope to have a video out every week, and I'll be back with more update videos and daily videos. So thank you for watching, guys. See ya.